Hello, hello, Scorpio. It's Doree from Sassy Woman Tarot here to do your first week, well, right around the beginning of the first week of August for you. So I'm going to be using Work Your Light Oracle cards. I'm going to pull that one. And we're just going to go from there, okay? So I have, if you want to formulate a yes or no question from my Chinese fortune sticks, I'm going to be pulling them at the end. Let me just set those right here. I have not a lot of room where I'm at, so this is my normal space. Just bear with me. Okay, and I'm going to be using, let me see, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I like those as well, and tie this all together. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. Let me see if I can find that, just to show it to you. I've had these for years. They don't look like it though, do they? No. Work Your Light Oracle cards. And these are pretty neat. They're different. So we pulled this one, the Unbound, Releasing Soul Patterns, Contracts, and Past Lives. So maybe you need to do that, Scorpio. Maybe you need to do that. Distance yourself. Distance yourself. I'm going to be using the Pathfinders Tarot, Mystic Mondays, the original Tarot, the Gypsy Witch maybe, and I'm not sure exactly what else. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. There's this one. This one came out first. Let me pull this instead. First. Then we got the Ten of Swords. I switch up, and I already staged and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you want to help me get a bigger space, contribute to my channel, baby. Oh yeah, that'd be great. All right, so let me use these here. Got a couple of these. I've been using these little message cards. You know, a couple people use those online. I sort of dig them. I think they're neat. Just to end up. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do those today. We'll see. So I hope everybody's well, Scorpio. You know, Leo had the most views, so they got the first read. And then it followed suit for the first four by ending with Aquarius. So, you know, welcome to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you being here. Very much. Oh, what one? What one? There's three. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to do these differently. That was first. This is second. Third. Four. There we go. And I think I'm going to use of these. And let me just take this deck. All these decks wanted to be used, so that's all I can tell you. So they're all here. And I'm going to give them their own fair share. So, all right. Let me just look at something here. Where I put that. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Oh, there's one. Justice is showing the path. Justice. All right, so releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. That's two. We only want one. Thank you so much, Spirit. This is for Scorpio. Taking that one. Oh. Eight of Pentacles, nice. All right, I don't have a lot of room. Like I said, contribute as you would like. I would love that. All good, all good. Okay, it's that girl that does that with the long nails. I forget her name right now. But anyway, let me go ahead and start this. So let's go ahead and read from the Work Your Light Oracle book on the Unbound card right away. And get that started for you. Make sure you ask Yes or no question for the Chinese fortune sticks. Okay, let me look at the unbound here. I gotta find it. Sometimes they're broken down in here and you don't really see it right. So yeah, that's one part of that. Over here. Here we go. Unbound. We read this card for you. Oh, yeah, I'm changing my mats here. I needed to change that. Okay, so unbound. All right, so it says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release, ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow to silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of past lives, of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small, caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice, would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. It says, hold this card to your heart. You can go ahead and take a picture of it if you'd like. And say, I release all old stories, vows, contracts, patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. Bam. There you go. You can hold that card, the picture of that if you took a quick picture, and just hold that card to your heart and say those words if you'd like. That's what this book has to say for you, okay? All right, so then we had to, let's go ahead and read your cards here a while. Okay, so I'll just show these to you. So we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is your current situation, and the High Priestess is usually, it's a moon card. Sometimes it's hidden influences, hidden feelings, seeing beyond the big picture, okay? And then you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is misfortune, pain, and ruin. So this is what is your obstacle right now, okay? This is what is your obstacle right now, all right? And then Temperance is here, and Temperance, so you're having a situation, some kind of financial or business financial, is what I'm getting, or monetary, business, or financial strain. Your Temperance card is here. Just look at her. She's like very, very, very relaxed. Very, this is a Pathfinder's Tarot. And the Temperance card is a Sagittarius card. It's, adapting, self-control, compromise, recognizing, cooperation, change, healing. So hopefully you're healing from all this chaotic kind of a feeling I get, that you're under all this pressure. That's what I get for you, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on, but let's see what's coming up here. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is awesome. Nine of Cups is like the wish card of the whole deck, you know what I mean? It is material wealth, the wish card, achievement, sensual pleasure. Look at all those shifts coming in, baby. Okay, so that's nice, okay? That's your hopes. Your hopes are this, like that you can balance all of this, okay? And you're waking up to this, okay? You're awakening to this kind of coming into, okay? And the Prince of Pentacles is pretty much a dark, methodical man. you know, you usually, it can be, sometimes it's like, getting your wheels set in motion. Like he's beginning, see how he's struggling? Beginning to set the wheels in motion. So maybe you've come into this, now you're going to set the wheels in motion as to what your hopes and aspirations are. Okay, that's what I feel. Like you're going to, you have been, or presently, like in the last, I would say in the last week, I'm feeling like major. Coming out of it though, you're obtaining something that you're going to go ahead and move forward with. Maybe it's just knowledge, or, you know, your hopes, you've got them pictured in your mind. Your mind's eye of what you need to do for yourself, and you're moving on this. Okay? And then this here is the, this is like, you know, where you're beginning, like right behind you. Okay, so I feel like this is like your motivation. You're trying to gain motivation. You know, and it's hard for you because of this situation. This has you in your dithers, okay? This has you in your dithers. Like, what the hell am I going to do? What? All right? So, you're coming out of that. You're getting into this. Coming into this, which is wonderful, the wish card. Okay? And you're getting motivated because of this. Because you let something go. Something was draining you, or you allowed that to have power over you. I'm not sure what. We'll pull another oracle. Okay, but you have the Justice here, and the Justice is a Libra card. Balance, legal matters, you know, just trying to balance your life. Fairness, harmony, you know, accepting the truth maybe about this situation over here. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let me put this down somewhere. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles as your outcome. So, you know, financial gains. Financial gains. You know, that's wonderful. I'm going to pull a couple of these little message cards here. And I'm going to pull a Gypsy Wish. Something told me to bring those out, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull this one. And this one wanted to come out, definitely. Okay, so we have the step back from everything. Quit living in illusion. See it for what it is. See it for what it is. You know, if it says it, you know, if the beans are black, baby, the beans are black. You're not turning them blue. You know what I mean? Like, if that is what it is, that's what it is. Quit turning your back from it. If somebody doesn't want to be in your life, don't try to make them be. Let them go, baby. Let them go. And then you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, as it says, you can always call on your natural confidence. Bam. Says it all. I'm going to put these down. Let me move on here. Let me get a Gypsy Witch. Let me know if you enjoy this reading, Scorpio. I like to mix up the cards. I like to try to create different things, okay? Different ambiances. There it is. Just this one, top one. Okay? It says a lion. Alright, let me just bring this out here. Six of Diamonds, numbers 5-1. It says a lion presages a sudden shock from bad news. Wow. Okay, so the lion is protecting you from a sudden shock of bad news. Let me pull one more. I think this other one wanted to come out. Number 3, the tree. Good health, near flowers, fulfillment, and high hopes. Well, it's not near flowers, but good health. Good health. Okay? So there you go. Good health and presages from bad news. So hopefully it's no kind of bad news you have to get. And let me just get these cards out. Pull another oracle to see if this ties it all in together for Scorpio. And then we'll do the Chinese fortune sticks. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We got new subscribers. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. No, there's too many. Welcome in. I appreciate it. You can donate at my channel, Sassy Woman Tarot, and Gmail. You can always write me there. And so, if you like to read, please hit the like button. Let them know you like me, which I really appreciate. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you so much for your contributions. I so much appreciate them in advance. You know, I'm a working girl just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Ooh! Alright, we're going to take the top one. No, top one. Guardian Angel. Okay, let's read that. Guardian Angel. Okay. Alright, where's my book? Got a lot of little books here. Let me just pull this up and get it ready, and then I'll just read from this for you. Guardian Angel. Alright, ready? Okay. A gypsy peasant girl carries a basket while strolling along a woodland path. Daylight is fast diminishing, and heavy mist shrouds the landscape beyond. She pauses if in a moment of quiet recognition, perhaps, she can sense the presence of her guardian angel above. Her guardian angel holds pink carnations, which are associated with the tenderness of motherly love. They may be destined as a symbolic offering to be placed in the empty basket. The word angel derives from the Greek word angelos, meaning messenger. As God's emissaries, angels are vehicles of unconditional love and service to humanity. In particular, guardian angels are thought to guide and protect the onward journey of the soul during its sojourn towards God. Guardian angels can take a myriad of forms, which reflects the consciousness of the individual at any given time. For now, the vision of their angel, or for some, the vision of their angel, whether seen, heard, or felt, remains fixed, but for others it changes. The presence of this card indicates your need for reassurance, direction, or protection, and invites you to enter the silence and connect with your guardian angel. Raise the vibration of your request by being mindful of the quality of your thoughts and questions, as this in turn affects the response you will be given. Be patient and listen carefully, as our angels often communicate in unexpected ways, but always in accordance with the perfection of divine timing. Unbound, guardian angel, bam, I'd say you're protected, and I say listen carefully, as something is going to come to light for you. Something's going to come to light for you that's going to let you know that you're writing, releasing whomever or whatever that you felt bound to, or you felt close to, or that's what I get in some sense. So let's go ahead and get you a Diamond Fortune before we get. I do personal readings, so if you want to reach out to me, before we get too involved in what I'm saying, so because I can go off. All right. Okay, this one wants to stand out, Scorpio. Okay, and the number is 54. 54. Let's read from the book. 54, my little bunch of books here. All right. Like I said, I hope everybody's well. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate your presence and your, your just being here. I really appreciate you being here and watching my channel. The answer is yes. Find a sense of inner balance. Don't let your random moods rule your life. Instead, focus on what's best day after day and fill your life up with joy. Lost items turn up. So if you ever pray to St. Anthony, please come around. I've lost whatever and it cannot be found. That's a very common prayer, and it does work. So if you need that, you can say that again. But anyway, yes, it's find a sense of inner balance. Don't let your random moods rule your life. Instead, focus on what's best day after day and fill your life with joy. lost items turn up? The answer is yes to what your yes or no question was. Okay, and on that note, Scorpio, I just want to say thank you. Hit the like button. You can share and subscribe if you'd like. That's totally up to you. I don't want you to feel pressured. It's Doree from Sassy Woman Tarot. Want to thank you for stopping by. See ya.